Now it's a Friday morning. We love it. Issues man Ben Alaya joins us now to take a look at, of course, the just concluded Rio Olympics and all that is going down in your exciting world of sports. Good morning, Ben. Good to have you on the show.
Yeah, welcome back from Rio. Where are the Rio medals and dollars?
No, we brought back a bronze medal. We also made records in our own way.
The Nigerian media. But, the Nigerian media was exciting. I mean, they did their best.
That's right.
I'm proud of them, and I want to tell the fans now, those who keep on watching us every weekend. It took almost 3 or 4 weeks now that I've not been here. The other week was the burial of Stephen Keshi.
Right.
The next week was a little under the weather. The next week it was the wedding of my sister Blessing Alaya to her heartthrob Kayode. I wish them the best, and this week I say I'm already here. I'm here. There are issues, a lot of issues.
A lot of issues. Let's start with, let's relate issues now. Kenya, they won medals. They got 12 medals at the Rio Olympics. Nigeria got just 1 bronze, and then they've said now that NOC in Kenya, thank you very much for everything. Goodbye. How do you think we can learn from that in Nigeria?
Despite the success, quote unquote, of the Kenyan team, they are still saying NOC, please give way for a new team. I think that we should also be thinking, changes are not always, at times, continuity is important, but you look at the people and the events. I mean, the release of funds, I want to especially take on the government. I don't want to blame the Nigerian Olympic Committee because funds were made available only about a month or 2 weeks to the games. And people started traveling. The athletes were even here. They were not in camp. So, I mean, and they had to go straight down to the games village to start training. That is not good enough. If you want results, you bring out the funds. You don't wait till the last minute to say, I want orderliness and funds accountability at the last minute. Give them the funds, and then when they come back, they account for it. That was what happened. It's not as if the NOC has failed or all the federations have failed. It's just look at the team that gave us only the bronze medal. They went to Atlanta and they were like orphans. Nobody went to see them. Even at a point, the minister was saying they didn't inform him that they were going to Atlanta for a pre-tournament training. That was how bad it was. And yet they came away with a medal. Somebody has given them $390,000 now. Somebody is querying it. I don't understand why we are like this. Why are we so blessed? I don't know whether you know that novel.
Why
are we so blessed? It's amazing. It's amazing how I mean. No. I don't think it's the Olympic Committee or the federations that went to the games that are the problem. It is the funds release and the government that should blame themselves.
Okay.
Now the team even came out. The team that won only the bronze medal. Nobody is even saying, "Come, let us even thank you." I mean, are we getting to that level of the base level that we cannot even say thank you to the only team that came? Don't forget the last Olympics. This same thing happened. We came away from London with no medal. Thank God, Siasa was able to get a bronze medal for us. Siasa and his team and Mikel and co. I want to praise them. And all the journalists, all of you won gold medals. I mean, all the media people that went, as far as I'm concerned, because I was watching you guys. It was gold medals galore for us. But you saw what they did. So they should not blame the Olympic Committee or the federations. They should blame the government because they didn't release funds on time. They were still begging the presidency to release funds 2 weeks to a major games that is 4 years organized. I mean, it is the height of irresponsibility on the part of those who are in charge.
Okay, but I feel as NOC, I mean, when money is not coming, somehow you can actually source for funds and later maybe it can be paid because I think there's actually no excuse.
Let me tell you, Cecilia, let me tell you, going back on that, going back on that, I know several federation presidents who were using their money
I'm talking about the National Olympic Committee,
and then there were yes, I'm telling you now, there were several federation presidents like Chief Solomon Ogba for athletics, like a galley for wrestling, and then some other athletes.
What was NOC doing? Why those athletes and federations were doing that? That's my point. They should have done what the other federations did.
The NOC also set up a marketing arm that was sourcing for funds from corporate Nigeria. Corporate Nigeria know that they have what do they call it? Tax break.
Guys, match day 3 of the English Premier League before we get to the people. Already. Match day 3.
Incredible time, like really flies when you're having fun. It's been a lot of fun. You know, this season already on. This weekend, on Saturday, tomorrow, we have another big game between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, Liverpool have played a couple of big games already this season. I don't know. Yeah, so some of the fixtures to expect this weekend. Chelsea will play Burnley as well too. You have Crystal Palace against Bournemouth. Everton versus Stoke. That looks like a very, very tight one, tight to call. In that particular one,
has to play against Stoke. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah, but they lost at home against
Coleman
City.
just has to be wet.
Yeah, so I'm sure they will be, champing at the beat to return to winning ways. But the headline match definitely is Tottenham versus Liverpool. Liverpool, I mean, beat Arsenal, then you're going to lose to Burnley. Now they're going away to Tottenham. Ben, I don't know. What do you think is going on with Liverpool? Why can't they get that consistency?
Well, it's difficult to understand, but you are not talking about Hull City. They are on top of the league. After 2 weeks, even if they may struggle
they are playing Manchester United next, so they are going to drop.
They are doing good. And then we should also talk about it. However, going back to the Liverpool issue, I think that the Liverpool team is quite strong after what they did to Arsenal.
And then, what happened to them?
They dropped again. I think that against the big sides, they always do well. They find it somehow to do well. But against the smaller sides, somehow they just capitulate. So I just hope that it's a very good side. They should be in the top 4 at the end of the season.
What about Tottenham?
Tottenham, I'm not too sure if they will be in the top 4 because I so much believe in Jurgen Klopp. His coaching tactics, his coaching abilities, his belief in his players, and the players he brings in that sometimes you think that these players are not good enough, he turns them to gold. And that is where I think that they will excite the league this season. Arsenal too will excite, even though they have defensive problems now and Baba Ijebu, as is locally called in Nigeria, has refused to spend. We just hope that he goes to buy a defender and a good striker. It's getting too late. It's few days to the close of the transfer window. Baba Ijebu, if he's listening to us anywhere in London, please go and buy players.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay. Well, look, give me I'm actually, it's telling you sorry because I mean,
you don't have an Arsenal fan.
You're a Nigerian. You're also an Arsenal fan, and we know what has been
insurance fan.
Yeah, Ben insurance.
The only 2 Arsenals in the world. Those are the ones that support.
Just look at
Arsenal
the
of Benin and Arsenal of London.
Sporting Sun gets our attention. We'll start with that. When UCL showed up, because it's all about the Champions League here, King of Europe, and he had cleared for Eagles Tanzania tie. It simply means the injury is not serious, as we feared. Mourinho insists on Varane and Bravo City deal. Basically, let's look at Sporting Life.
Yeah, Sporting Life. The big story is all about Iheanacho. We talked about it yesterday, but it looks like it's not too serious. And so, good luck there for Kelechi Iheanacho. Ronaldo named UEFA Best Player. This one really is very important for us. Isaac's success to make debut against Arsenal. He's been out injured for a while now, but it will be very interesting to see him back. He will be still out. I mean, which one gets you talking here?
The one that really gets me talking here is the one about Victor Moses, who says he wants to repay the faith that Conte has in him.
That's right.
Because you look at the season, in the past 2 or 3 seasons he's been loaned out, but Conte came and saw the talent in him, and he's saying, I want to keep this boy here. And he's been doing well so far. He's been scoring in the preseason, and he's been doing fantastic. And for him, it's an opportunity to say, I'm good enough to be even Africa's best player.
Yeah,
and I think that Victor Moses...
The transfer window is not over yet, so there's still a chance he might move. Who knows?
I pray Chelsea keeps him, so that, I mean, it will be good for our national team and the World Cup qualifiers, because, look, the attitude, I mean, Mikel just returned with a bronze medal to Chelsea. Victor Moses couldn't go, and we need top caliber players, to help us prosecute the World Cup qualifiers, especially with the way things are falling apart in football now. I mean, we can't qualify for every tournament. The under-17 are out, the Flying Eagles. It's getting very frustrating.
Issues. Don't get frustrated. We have to go now, Ben and I understand. We'll continue with these issues because we're monitoring the Ministry of Sports. I think they need to put together a report, brief the president, and then we will get talking. Thank you so much, Ben Alaya, for coming on the show.
Always a delight to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
Many thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend. I'm Tyre Salam.
Keep those messages coming on Twitter channels_sports, Facebook channels Sports. I'm Austin Okunak. I'll be back again tonight. But until then, in everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.